Alright kids, I'm back. I just went over the sound of the bass on Amplified, and I wanted to let you hear the sound that comes through with the rig. One thing to keep in mind, and that I keep in mind, you know, having played an acoustic instrument, and also I used to do gigs unamplified with gut strings, is, you know, if you set the instrument up, you know, with high volume through an amp, then you of course are going to get a more of an electric sound, and you're going to have more of the presence of an electric instrument than you would, say, unamplified on upright bass. That being said, this instrument responds very well with the EQ options that it has at a very low volume, so I wanted to go over that first. This is a sound I would use in a low volume trio. Just give a little bit of sound through the amp. I'm trying to mimic the volume output of an actual upright bass, basically. Do a little bit of that, and I'm going to start off with just some basic scale playing so you can hear the range of the instrument. So as you can hear, it's a very solid instrument. You know, it's got a very even sound up and down the fretboard. Something I haven't always been able to get with using different pickups, and you know, because they respond differently to different instruments. One cool thing about this bass that I like over other electric uprights is it has, in addition to its 3-band EQ, which I have set flat now, you can actually open up a cavity, a control cavity here, and you can adjust the volume for every string, which really came in handy when I put these type of strings on it, because the B string was not as loud through the amplifier as some of the other strings were, so I was able to adjust that individual string and bring down the volume of some of the other ones to match it. So I think what I've achieved there is a very balanced, natural sound. Once again, let me do some more free playing so you can hear the range of the instrument. Now you can hear one thing that I wouldn't necessarily fault the instrument on, but that I might actually correct with a shim, is the nut to me is cut just a little bit low. You know, it's something that could be easily remedied with either putting a shim underneath the nut, or in my case I'll probably just put a small piece of paper underneath here just to raise that B string up a little bit. Other than that, the B string itself resonates very well. Forgive the rattling on my cabinets. So now I've got this at a little slightly higher volume. This is something I'd probably use more with my band Equilibrium, who plays at a club level volume. Has a lot of fundamentals on the low B. Forgive the four-fingered fretting hand technique. Once again, I'm an electric player dabbling as an upright player. But anyways, now I just wanted to give you a basic idea of this instrument. Keep in mind that with steel strings, lighter action, and someone who is a little bit more skilled than I am, you can get a completely different sound. But still, great sounding instrument. Can't wait to use it on some jazz trios, and particularly with Equilibrium, where I think it's large, complex sound that can amplify at high volumes will really come in handy.